Hey there, sports fans! Today, we're going to dive into the thrilling matchup between the Hornets and the Celtics. This game was a nail-biter, and you definitely don't want to miss it. The Hornets and Celtics faced off in a fierce battle, with both teams showcasing their exceptional shooting skills. It was truly a sight to behold, as each team brought their A game to the court. The game was so close, you'd think it was tied, but in reality, the Celtics came out on top. It was a shocking outcome, but it just goes to show how intense and exciting this matchup was. So, if you haven't watched this game yet, I highly recommend you do. It's a must-see for any sports enthusiast.
Oh, say does that
This for my city, this for the top, this for the top, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and bitches, they know that I love them, I got them all holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. This is Kevin taking a look at Charlotte. And Greg, they must be feeling the pressure of this winner-take-all matchup.
Yeah, I mean, they've only got...
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The post pair. Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Brown in at the small forward. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, there's that added strength of Tatum really helping him down low.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Ball. Williams a screen on Holiday. Ball, the bounce pass. And finished off by Williams.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
Here's White. Hornets with the rebound. Here's Okogie. Here's Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Ooh, a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Back to Tatum. Takes it off the glass. Tatum's got his second bucket tonight.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
A minute 42 left in the first quarter. Ball no good.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Tatum passes to Holiday. The kick out to Brown. Lets it go from deep. Ball with the rebound. Taken away by Holiday. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. There's the drive. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 6 points for Jason Tatum.
Well, Tatum has some length on him. Gets down that lane in a hurry.
Miller, the pass to Williams. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
And the Hornets making a change here. Man's checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Al Horford's checked in for Tatum. There's Brown with the three. They get it back. Horford. For the three. No good on the shot. Hornets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Bridges passes to Mann. Here is Williams. Miller outside. Rain from outside. Wow.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this game.
White finds Porzingis. Brown outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
and he's still scoreless in this quarter. And at this point, they can use every point they can get. Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And so it's Charlotte with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
On the court right now for the Celtics, Tatum and Horford man the post position. And it's Hauser in at the three, the small forward.
Terrific job of challenging the defense there by Tatum.
Charlotte leading by 6. Nurkic setting the pick for Ball. Shoots the three. And Pritchard pulls it down. Williams with the steal. Pass to Smith. Boston foul call. Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Brandon Miller comes in for Smith.
Substitution on the court.
Williams against Porzingis. Outside Williams. Miller with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Tatum slipped by the contact inside.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. 1:49 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Williams. On the wing, Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. On the wing, man. And the rejection by Tatum. Inside Tatum.
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games all by himself.
Ball, the pass to man. Off target from three-point range. Celtics trail by 4. Porzingis finds Tatum. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Well, look, Tatum has the length and strength to do damage in there.
Outside Williams. Miller against Tatum. Shots good by Miller.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Celtics have gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. He's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Ball, the bounce pass. Outside Williams. Good. And Miller gets the assist.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And here's Tatum for 3. Tatum with another miss. Hornets leading by 4.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Man can't hit. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets ahead, up by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Closing out a series is not easy. You know what I call that? CGH, closing.
And looking at where the Hornets stand. And that is it for halftime.
NBA playoffs, round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's a Kogi in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hornets 5. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
5 to shoot. Ball, no good.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Through contact, Tatum.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
There's Ball with the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Ball's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally insane.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Ball against Holiday. Now here's Ball. Defense is right there. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
And I love Ball's awareness. When the mid-range J is available, he is more than happy to take it. And they're forcing the ball inside. And it's working like a charm.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Bridges outside. Charlotte moving the ball around. Pass the ball. Over Holiday. Rebounded by the Celtics. Down low. Still without possession. And the Hornets making a change here. Hands checked in. And a change for the Celtics. Pritchard's checked in. Hornets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Outside, Ball. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. The Celtics have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the 3rd quarter. And there it is for him.
And the ability to score in many ways when Tatum drives with force, get out of his way.
Miller outside. Pass to Bridges. Outside, Ball. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Tatum passes to Brown. Outside, Tatum. Good on the shot. Tatum's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. It's the Celtics as they wrap up the 3rd quarter with a 13-5 run. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. On the floor for Boston, White in at shooting guard with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Brown. Here's Williams.
Listen, guys, just on his length alone, Porzingis poses a lot of problems as a defender.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Ball. A putback. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Tatum. The layup off target.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Ball, the pass to Okogie. Bridges outside. The tray. And Josh Okogie gets the 3.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And they pick up 2. And that's 31 points for Jason Tatum.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the break, listen in with Charles Lee and his team. Now he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thank you, David. Celtics leading by 5. If it counts, Tatum's got 33 points.
Well, this is what you're trying to do.
Can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. On the wing, Holiday. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And it's a 9-point Boston lead.
I think Holiday knew there'd be some contact here, so he was ready to outwork it.
Ball with the bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Brown outside. Unloads from 13. Bridges with the board. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Over Holiday. The kick out to Ball. That 3 off the mark.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Here's Boston now. 6-point lead. And now we've got the intentional foul. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, if you ask a coach, what do you want out of your players? The answer is often effort, ability, and selflessness. Drew Holiday has all of those and more.
Holiday against Ball for 3, Okogie. They get the rebound. Miller outside. That one misses. Outside White. Outside Tatum. Beyond the arc. It's in. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
And now we'll go. Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van